Welcome back to Speak Up Caregiving. I wanted to bring up an article that I read last week in the newspaper. The title of the article is Hospital Billing Varies Wildly, showing that there's a huge variation what a hospital will charge for certain services, not only throughout the country, but even in local regional areas. For example, there was a hospital in New Jersey that charged, one hospital charged $70,000 to implant a pacemaker, and the other one charged $101,000, and they were pretty close by. Some of the government officials are saying that part of the variation in cost might be due to the patients being a little bit sicker or requiring longer hospitalization. So Medicare does not actually pay the amount the hospital charges, but they use a system of standardized payments. So they'll pay for certain, they're very standardized. They'll pay a certain amount for an implantation, no matter where you are. And with private insurers, they negotiate payments with the hospitals. So it depends on what hospital you're using and what insurance you have, how much they're negotiating that for. But typically when you have private insurance, you're not paying the full amount. You're not paying the full $101,000 for an implant. I'm sorry, for a pacemaker, an implanted pacemaker. So what does this mean? Basically, this is really important for people who don't have insurance, because that's the bill you're going to get if you don't have insurance. If you go to the hospital that charges $70,000 to implant a pacemaker, that's what you'll pay. If you go to the hospital that charges $101,000, that's what you're going to pay if you don't have insurance. The hospitals add that when they pay the Medicare payments, even if it's not the full amount of what they billed, they write off the rest. They don't charge the patient for the rest of the difference. Overall, this is just showing that there's this, what they actually call this cat and mouse game between hospitals and insurers, affecting what the hospital charges. So what's happening is the insurers are wanting a bigger discount from the hospital. So the hospital is raising its rates so that they can cover their bottom line. When these insurers are asking for more discounts and the hospital is raising the rates, then at the same time, the insurers are going to the policyholders to asking for 20 to 30% more because the hospitals are raising their rates. So people with private insurance are also having increased premium. From my perspective, when I was treating occupational therapists in a hospital, I didn't get to decide what I charged. There's certain codes for billing and all this, so certain treatments I made were certain amounts of money and this and that. So it's all the suits. They're all making these decisions and increasing the rates probably for everyone across the board. And the insurance, it's just this bad cycle just keeps going on. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring it out to you, let you know what's going on.